Exercise 7.2 Problem 9 Discussion. A person X standing on a horizontal plane observes a bird flying at a distance of 100 meters from him at an angle of elevation of 30 degrees only. Another person Y standing on the roof of a 20-meter high building observes a bird at the same time at an angle of elevation of 45 degrees. If X and Y are on the opposite sides of the bird, then find out the distance of the bird from Y. So there is a bird and two persons are observing, okay, on a horizontal plane, right? And one person is at a distance of 100 meters from it, and he observes it at the angle of elevation is 30 degrees. He is looking up, right? So it is angle of elevation. Another person Y is standing on a building 20 meter high, so it's 20 meters above the ground level, and he observes at the same time, okay, which means the same point you are observing, and the angle of elevation is 45 degrees. And X and Y are on the opposite sides. Okay, they are not on the same side. They are on the opposites of the bird, and we are asked to find the distance of the bird from Y, because the distance of the bird from X is already given 100 meters. Okay, so let's make a simple diagram. This is the bird, and this is person X, and this is person Y. See, they are on the opposite sides of the bird, right? And X is the distance of X from the bird is 100 meters, and the angle of elevation is 30 degrees, right? Now let's say this is the building, okay, and is this person D is standing here, okay. I think I made a mistake here. The Y should be here. So the Y is standing here and observing the same bird, and the angle of elevation is 45 degrees, and we are asked to calculate this distance. Okay, right. Now if you see this triangle, so draw this line vertically and complete this drawing. So this will be 90 degrees, and draw a line parallel to this, because this is vertically above, right, 20 meters. So draw this line horizontal, and so this will be also 90 degrees. Now from this triangle, right, sine 30 is opposite by hypotenuse. We need to calculate this. Okay, so sine 30 is this divided by this. So from that relationship we can calculate the total height, and we know this is 20 already. So from the total height, if you subtract 20, you will get this height. Then you take this triangle EFD. Sine 45 is opposite, which we just now calculated, divided by hypotenuse. What is hypotenuse? This is the distance we want to calculate. Sine 45 is known, this is known, so which means this can be calculated. So this is how this problem will be solved. Okay, so let's list what is given in the problem. Angle of elevations 30 degree and 45 degrees. Distance of the bird from person X, that is 100 meters. Height of the building at Y, that is 20 meters, is given. Right, what are we asked? We are asked to calculate distance of the bird from Y, that is distance of the bird from Y, from here to here. Okay, I said the Y should be here, probably D will change it later. D should come here and Y should go up. Okay, so this distance is what we are supposed to calculate. I'll do that change in the next time. It's a mistake here. And what is the formula? Sine theta is the formula. Sine 30 is opposite by hypotenuse. Sine 45 is again this opposite to this hypotenuse. So this is the formula we'll be using. So step 1, draw a rough diagram, label and mark the diagram with given values. The moment you finish the drawing, half the problem is solved. Then all you need to do is find the relation, take the known, unknown side, unknown side, and the angle, and which relationship, the trigonometric relationship of that angle will connect this known side and an unknown side. So in this case, this is known and this is unknown. So what is the relationship between this side and this angle? That is sine 30. Sine 30 is opposite by hypotenuse. You pick up that relationship and solve it, you'll be able to get this side. Okay. Next. So in the triangle XBE, that is triangle XBE, substitute the value of theta, which is 30 degrees, distance of the bird from X, okay, and calculate BE. So sine theta is sine 30, opposite side, that is BE, right? BE, right? And hypotenuse, right? There's no T here, so cancel the T. Okay, hypotenuse, that is EX, that is 100 meters. So this is known, Okay, this is known. So this is the only unknown. So from these two, from this relationship, we'll be able to calculate BE, which is the total height of the bird. Next, take this triangle, right? Okay, before that we'll do one step. Now, you know this total height, and you know the height of the building is 20 meters. If this is 20 meters, this is also 20 meters, right? These two lines are parallel. This and this are parallel lines. So, from the total distance, subtract this distance, you will get EF. Done? Step 4. Now, take this triangle. What is sine 45? Sine 45 is opposite, that is EF divided by DE, right? Opposite by hypotenuse. EF divided by DE. EF we calculated in step 3. Sine 45 we know. So, this is known, and this is the only unknown. So, which means we will be able to calculate DE, which is the required distance of the person from Y from bird E. Okay, as I said, this must be Y. Okay, cancel this D. So this is probably D. Okay, so this is how this problem will get solved. Of course, this all will change. This will become FYE. Okay, so please redo that part of it. I'll change it in the next version. Okay, the solution. So let XYE be the location of the person, of person X, person Y, and bird respectively. So, and given the height of the building is 20 meters, angle of elevation is 30 degrees, and the angle of elevation from Y is 45 degrees. Actually, as I said, no, this is Y. Okay. And you need to change all these things. It is not FDE. Okay, this is FYE, right? This is FYE. Okay. And XE, the distance of the bird, is 100 meters. So these are all given. So this distance is given, this is given, this angle of elevation is given 45 degrees, and the height of the building is given. Okay. Now in XBE, sine 30 is BY. Now take this triangle. XBE, sine 30 is opposite by hypotenuse, that is EB or BE divided by 100. And what is sine 30? That is half. So BE will be equal to 100 divided by 2, that is 50 meters. So this total height is 50 meters. But we know this is 20 meters because this is 20, so this is also 20. So this will be 30. So BE is BF plus EF. BE is BF plus EF. So BF will be, BF is given 20 meters, sorry. So EF will be 50 minus 20, that is 30 meters. Now take this triangle. In this triangle, actually it is DEF, it is not DEF, it is YEF. Okay, please correct it as I was just marking. This is Y. And let's put this as D. Very difficult to write. Okay, so it's not DEF, it is YEF triangle. Okay, change this to YEF. Sine 45 is opposite side EF divided by hypotenuse EY. It is written as DE, change it as EY. Okay, or YE. So 30 divided by YE equal to 1 by root 2, or YE will be equal to 30 root 2. So that's all. You got it? 30 is what? 30 is EF. We just calculated EF is 30 meters here. So 30 meters divided by EF is sine 45. Sine 45 is 1 by root 2. So this, when you cross multiply, DE will come up, root 2 will go to the other side. So DE, which is basically YE for our case, right, is 30 root 2. So the distance of the bird from the person Y is 30 root 2 meters. Okay. So I hope I made it clear. If not, please go through this video one more time. It will become clear. Thanks for watching this video.